Jackson Mississippians can't get right for nothing. Yesterday, Tuesday, October 15th, there was not one, but two different incidents of people getting shot and or shot at on I-220 for minding their own damn business by crazy ass thug life Jacksonians. One of the shooters was a female. But first, it's hoodie season. It's officially hoodie weather outside. As I do this video now, it's about 50 degrees. It was in the high 40s this morning when I left in my FO hoodie. In stock now, all sizes. We got the OG logo here, and we got the brand new Mississippi Blackout Tag edition logo in stock right here. It's been a big seller. We've actually been selling more of these than these, but they are both available and in stock. Look great. As you see, the only difference is they actually do have the white drawstrings instead of the black as pictured. We just didn't have the right mock-up for that. But either way, they're available. The matching shirts are available as well. And of course, the OG charcoal gray shirt that we've sold so many of, all of it in stock and ready to go. Don't forget, we also have the Real Men Wear Pink version. $10 of every sale goes to the Mississippi chapter of the Real Men Wear Pink American Cancer Society fundraiser going on now to the end of the month. Limited sizes available. When they're gone forever. Get you a limited edition pink ribbon FAFO shirt to let folks know that you too want to save the tatas just like Clay. All right, man, let's get into it. It was first reported yesterday by the Hinds County Mugshots and More Facebook page that there had been multiple alleged shootings along I-220. There were initially reports of a blue 2006 Honda Accord firing shots at vehicles on I-220 near Highland Colony. Later, they updated their report by saying another vehicle, apparently a gray Acura, had in fact been struck by gunfire near Hanging Moss. I don't know if they've confirmed that multiple vehicles were shot, but I do know later in the day they did confirm that a vehicle had been shot because there has been an arrest made in this case. Let me flip screens here. All right, right here. And we're going to tell you about all these shootings and all these arrests. This story's pretty wild, but it's par for the course in Jackson. You know, the place where they keep telling me, Clay, crime happens everywhere. You don't talk about it when it happens in Rankin County. You don't talk about it when white folks do it. You don't talk about it when it happens in Madison. Yeah, well, you know what? Just like the gas stations in Madison and Rankin County, the interstates are a lot safer out here too. We don't have interstate shootings in Rankin and Madison County. Y'all do. What appears to be regularly and often in Jackson. I don't make up the rules. I don't commit the crime. I just report it. Start acting right, and I'll stop talking about you. Seems like a pretty easy fix to y'all's problem with me talking about you. I just don't think you can act right. As a matter of fact, I know you can't. So my job security is in fact secure because y'all ain't never going to act right. Anyway, here's a story. Woman who fired shots along I-220 deemed extreme danger to the citizens of Jackson. No kidding. With a hairline like that, she's definitely in extreme danger to the citizens of Jackson. Look, she got them crazy eyes. You got to be crazy. Nobody backs baby in a corner. I guess that's what happened. Somebody backed baby in a corner, so she just came out firing. Here's a story from WLBT. A Jackson woman has been given a $2 million bond after confessing to firing shots at another vehicle driving along I-220. Angelic, far from angelic, Angelic Bernard made an initial appearance Wednesday in Jackson Municipal Court, where she was charged with drive-by shooting, and attempted aggravated assault. I feel like they let the letter A out. Anyway, I digress. Where she was charged with a drive-by shooting and aggravated assault. Bernard also answered to a 2023 simple assault charge where she allegedly threw something in the face of a Wendy's restaurant employee. Probably she didn't jump on the counter and start twerking after she didn't get her way. They like to do that too. It's like a nervous twitch or something for these folks. I don't get it. Anyway, the quote from the judge here says, "This is another example of heinous gun violence in the city of Jackson. Thankfully, You missed and did not hit the woman you shot at, Judge Jeffrey Reynolds said. You're an extreme danger to the citizens of Jackson, Mississippi. Reynolds gave Bernard a $1 million bond for the drive-by shooting and attempted aggravated assault charge. She was also facing several misdemeanors, including one for driving without a license, driving without a seatbelt, and driving without insurance. Paint me shocked. Somebody who's out there on the road pretending Jackson's I'm gonna say it, pretending Jackson is a scene out of the video game Grand Theft Auto, aka GTA, didn't have insurance, wasn't wearing their seatbelt, nor had a driver's license. Paint me shocked. According to detectives, on Wednesday, Bernard fired multiple shots at a vehicle while traveling along the interstate. Jackson police responded to the Time Saver gas station on Hanging Moss Road to speak with the victim, who had shots fired into her passenger door. She told police that the shooter was driving an 06 Honda Accord and gave the tag number. Precinct 3 officers later found the vehicle and transported Bernard to JPD headquarters as a person of interest. During the interview, she initially told investigators that a friend was in the car with her who fired the shots. She then claimed that her boyfriend opened fire. She rolled him right on under the bus, didn't she? Detectives determined both stories were made up. For lack of a better word, it was road rage. I don't believe the two knew each other at all, the detective said. Reynolds says if she does get out, she will not be allowed to contact the victim in the Wendy's case or visit any Wendy's location. An attorney for Bernard asked for a lower bond, saying the 24-year-old McDonald's employee supports a 4-year-old son and says she would be open to having her client submit to GPS monitoring. What is it with these McDonald's employees in Jackson? They violent as hell. One female McDonald's employee killed a coworker Sunday here in Jackson. They got another one out there committing drive-by shootings. I wonder if she works at the same McDonald's. Continuing on, she also told Reynolds the bond was so high that she couldn't post it, much less Bernard. She said she couldn't post it, much less Bernard. Oh, that the lawyer couldn't post it. Quote, I couldn't either. And that's the point, Reynolds said. She shot multiple times at a random lady. To let her out and do this again and possibly kill someone, she's not going to be out on my watch. Good job, Judge Reynolds. Nice to know somebody in Jackson's got a little bit of damn sense. So that was case one. That's right, there's more. Like the ShamWow guy. But wait, there's more. Or is that Billy Mays? Either way. Let's flip the script over here. Let's go to what happened last night. Now, I did make a video about this last night, a reel, so to say. Now, this one's crazy as hell. I'm just going to read the headline. Man injured in officer-involved shooting, accused of shooting at 18-wheeler driver on Interstate's moment before. An 18-wheeler driver had been in an accident. This guy in a stolen car rolls up, hits the 18-wheeler that's wrecked, and then starts shooting at the driver. What is it with you people?
Starts now.
This is from WLBT.
With breaking news.
A man firing shots at an 18-wheeler after a crash on Interstate 220 eventually leads to Jackson police shooting the suspect.
Well, Jackson's police chief says the suspect.
Well, I tell you what, Chockway ain't going to be happy about that. You are not allowed, neither is Jody Owens. You are not allowed to shoot at these little young black thugs in Jackson. I expect charges to be pressed on the police today.
Pointed a gun at officers after they responded to the scene and started to pursue him. 3 News Sites was first on the scene, and Nathan Lee joins us now live with the newest information on this case from JPD.
That's right, Maggie and Howard. We now know the officer that was involved has sustained no injuries and that the suspect is in custody and is now being treated for the injuries that they sustained in the shooting. So let's give you a rundown on what happened. The situation first took place on Interstate 220, where a car accident took place. The suspect, who was in a stolen vehicle, wrecked into an 18-wheeler. Then the suspect allegedly got out of their car and started shooting at the truck driver. Once officers made it to the scene, the suspect ran on foot and then shot at a narcotics officer on McCain Avenue. Officers then got into a gunfire exchange with the individual, leading to the suspect getting shot in his lower extremities, according to JPD Chief Joseph Wade. Chief Wade speaks about how the officer that was involved in this shooting is feeling after.
Yeah, he's shaken up. He was not injured in any type of way, but emotionally and mentally, yes, he is shook up. He's hurt. This is something that he did not see coming today, nor did he want to fire upon someone. So my heart and prayers go out to him and his family and the whole JPD family. I know the work they do every single day.
NBI is now leading the investigation on this shooting.
He shouldn't feel bad at all. He should feel good about himself. He shot a little thug. I would have gladly done it. Nothing would make me happier than getting to eradicate one of these little thugs. Next thing you know, I want to be the cause for the mamas and the homeboys having to wear shirts with them airbrushed on it, with these little wings on the back of them, like they're going to heaven or something. No, they're going to hell. They need to paint a red tail on the back of them, not damn wings, little devils. Then I want to also be responsible for them having to start a GoFundMe. I want mama in the street crying, my baby didn't do nothing. My baby didn't do nothing. Yes, you did. Your baby was shooting at innocent people on the damn interstate. What you mean your baby didn't do nothing? The guy driving that 18-wheeler didn't do nothing. I don't think you know the definition of didn't do nothing. Obviously.
But like I said, the officer that was involved in this shooting did not get shot, but the suspect that was hit with fire from the officer is getting his injuries treated at this time. But like also, McCain Avenue still has this scene, so expect some traffic if you are in this area, as well as the scene on McCain Avenue. But that's all from Jackson. I'm Nathan Lee, WLBT 3 on your side.
I mean, what in the blue hell are we doing in Jackson, Mississippi? Now, they're going to come out and be like, see, didn't nobody wrap their arms around that baby boy? Didn't nobody hug him and tell him that he was wanted, that he was loved? Well, his mama shouldn't have had him, if that's the case. I don't get it. Again, it'll be all these people that are going to come out, oh, Clay, you're insensitive. You don't know what they've been through. That poverty. People are fed up. Nobody cares about your poverty. Nobody cares about your daddy wasn't home. People are fed up. Poverty and daddy not being around ain't no excuse for that kind of behavior. J.D. Vance, the man that's about to become our next vice president, his daddy wasn't around either, and his mama was a dope fiend. He's about to be vice president. Don't tell me it's because of poverty. It's because of that rotten-ass Democrat death culture in Jackson, Mississippi. It's because y'all putting people like this up on a pedestal, making them hood superstars, ghetto heroes. That's why crap like this goes on in Jackson, Mississippi. You don't think there's fatherless homes out here in Rankin County? You don't think there's poverty out here in Rankin County? What we don't have is unsafe gas stations and not being able to drive a damn vehicle up and down the interstate without getting shot at because somebody bat baby in a Corona. Fed up with y'all shit. Everybody's fed up with y'all's shit. Tune into the Clay Edwards Show every Monday through Friday, right here wherever you're watching this video, 7 a.m. to 9 a.m. for the most incendiary morning show in the country. Swing by my shop online, of course, at buyfafo.com. Support your boy by rocking a hoodie or a t-shirt. Let folks know. This is the equivalent of the Mississippi MAGA right here. It lets folks know that you are fed up with the BS. They can F around. They can find out.